Mission 9. To prove its own identity, the Protector points a blade toward the decayed king. And welcome back to more Devil May Cry 2, Lucia Boogaloo. I can't afford a darn thing afford. Oh, I could actually afford to power up my bow gun. A little late for that, I sore poos. Just start the mission. This mission is 2 cinematics and a boss fight.
For a defect, you show promise. But did you really think you could deceive me? Have you come back to me, Kai?
I'm Lucia. Don't call me Kai.
It's spelled Chi.
Then why did you come here? Let me guess. You seek my death.
Die!
Or Chai. And this guy would have been a pretty cool boss fight if he didn't constantly summon these dudes. He also summoned secretaries for you to fight against as well. Ow. And then he just sips wine and asks what a man is, and, no, wait, he doesn't quite do... What is going on with that blood texture? Anywho. Get over here. Try to get him. Like, he has abilities where he could, like, stand and fight, but he just kind of sends his minions after you. I sort of wish that you, like, again, fought the, like, one of the secretaries or whatever as a one-on-one evil clone-style boss fight, and then afterwards, it's like you would take her clothes, and then you would have this scene. But it's like, she just has those clothes out of nowhere. Somehow. Ow. And then he just summons more guys. This is essentially a Horde boss fight. But unlike other Horde boss fights, you have like a central person that you have to go after. It'd sort of be like if in Sonic Heroes, when fighting the like Robot Carnival or whatever, instead of having to defeat all the robots, you would have to actually attack Eggman's vehicle and take that down.
Lose, Kai.
No, I didn't. I kicked your ass. Your health bar went all the way down. Well, this is awkward.
Kill me!
This is even more awkward.
Man is going to bring me the Arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
That's just a piece of crap.
Oh, are honor.
Here's another 3 for you.
No!
Crap like that doesn't interest me. But
Yeah, I think the problem isn't his lines.
your swan song will.
The problem isn't his lines, it's how they're delivered.
You cannot win. Someone is holding you back.
Forget about me. Kill Arius.
Don't worry. I've got you.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Woohoo! Explosions! This game brought to you by Michael Bay. See? B for Bay. Next.
Why did you save me? I was created by him,
Every hero has a weakness.
but the ritual was activated because of me.
There's still time.
We have until the sun is completely eclipsed. But how are you going to enter the building? The entrance is...
Where there's a will, right?
And besides, if they... Sorry, cutscene's still
Mother.
going.
Yes, it is true that we are not tied by blood. But our ties are bound by history and experience, which is much deeper than blood. Now go. Everything I know, I have passed on to you. You are my daughter.
Aww.
Thank you, Mother.
Normally they would do the cutscene after I say mission start. Not before, but, yeah, well, whatever. Once again, I am a broke-ass basic bitch. So, we will start the mission. And right away, there is a secret room! Level 9. There's only 10 of these things for Lucy. Ow, stupid blood goat. Don't you know, blood goat? I am deeper than blood, goat! In most games, blood-related things are usually... In most Devil May Cry games, blood-related things are usually weak to ice, so... Whether or not enemy weaknesses are properly, like, implemented in this game, I have absolutely no actual idea. But again, that's something that could be fixed in a, like, a remake or a re-release special edition or whatever. And also, voice actors and lines can even be completely redone, like the case was with the PSP version of the PSP and I guess that other recent release version of Symphony of the Night, and like Konami also did with Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. You know, so there's precedent for this sort of thing. And like overhauling gameplay and adding new weapons and overhauling certain gameplay systems and making slight changes to missions and where certain things are hidden, that all of that's been done in like Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Sigma 2 and Razor's Edge. So there's precedent for these sorts of fixes that I'm proposing actually being implemented in various special editions of certain games. So it's not like these things can't be done or it's unheard of to do. Do. Ow. Do 2 kicks in the air, and then... Kind of wish her air combo wasn't just kicks, but... well, whatever. This gets rid of them faster. Anyways, this whole mission consists of a bunch of these balls that you have to whack. You know, slowly intensifying, 3 more powers in the world. So you gotta whack these 4 balls, and then you can enter the Diamond World. And it's Dimalicious. It's like every girl's best friend, the Diamond World. There's also the Demon World. We're trying to get there too, but, you know. Priorities. Priorities, man. Ow. Stupid abyssal goat. What am I locked on? Ow. To? I like the fact that I can still kind of do the, like, weird bicycle kick, like, way up here. Hey, look, a red orb spitting thing. Ow. You're supposed to be down in the street levels. I don't actually have to take out all these guys, but I wanna. Come on. I'm just kind of afraid that if I go out too far, that then I, like, deactivate these guys or something because, you know, enemies have, like, a weird range rule or something. Which I think is just really stupid. Like, if you're going to do that, just use your barrier, your magical barrier bullshit to block me into the enemy's range so that they don't just magically disappear. Because the other problem with magically disappearing enemies is that it encourages running past them. Another thing that encourages running past them is the fact that their AI is so stupid that sometimes they won't attack you. Ow. That hurt. You pretty much almost never see that, like, spinning move in normal difficulty. That would be another thing I would do, is I would just kind of do what, like, the vanilla version of Devil May Cry 3 did, and just was like, okay, we'll make an easy mode that you can unlock, which is essentially what this game's normal mode is. This game's normal mode will be the hard mode, and then the Must Die mode will be, and then the hard mode will be like the Must Die mode, but without devil triggers and a few other slight changes, without the enemies being able to devil trigger and a few other slight changes. And then the Must Die mode will be even harder, and oh yeah, and the hard mode also wouldn't have, like, some of the boss changes, like that one fish always being invisible. That would still be Must Die only, because that's just fucking annoying. So, that will stay Must Die only, but, like, a lot of, you know, just, like, a lot of little touch-ups here and there to the difficulty, so that everything will be shifted up by one in their respected mode. Oh, and if Lucia has a dedicated kick button, then we'll also pull a page from the likes of Bayonetta and give her some combos that use the two buttons interchangeably, along with the whole button delay thing. Like, really... yeah, so just really give her, like, way more fighting ability and way more stylish ability. Maybe add a few new cutscenes or whatnot to give more connective tissue between some of the levels, or some of her missions, because she needs it the most. Boom. You know what? Just go away. I was ready to move on, but you just keep following me. Like some sort of obsessed lover or something that cannot take a hint of X, like some sort of obsessive X who just can't take the hint. Stop it. 2 more powers. I needs to find me 2 more powers. I know I will not find one in here. Dante finds one of the powers to be in here, I think, but not Lucia. Brontomancer. Apparently, Bronto actually comes from some word that means, like, lightning or thunder or something. I don't know. Whenever I think Bronto, I just think of a Brontosaurus, which actually wasn't even a real dinosaur. They found out that they had some of the parts wrong. didn't let me follow up the way I wanted to. Just die already. Kick to the face. Oh man, I couldn't, like, air juggle him. Okay, dokie. Oh, hey, look. Yet another full blue orb. Ugh. Again, one of the problems of this game is that there's just not enough things to find in the levels. Having full-fledged blue orbs exacerbates that problem because you could split them up and make them, you could like split them up and make more blue orb fragments hidden throughout these large levels so that there's more incentive to like hunt them down and search for them. But like I feel like that's one of the reasons why heart pieces exist. Like, in the original Zelda, you had a smaller world and whatnot, so they could get away with having less things to find. But in A Link to the Past, the world got larger and whatnot, and they had to fill it with more things. So, I feel like what they did was they just took a bunch of heart containers and said, okay, let's just break these up and scatter their pieces throughout the world so that you have more shit to look for. And I think this is one of the reasons why Twilight Princess has the heart containers split into 5 heart pieces instead of the usual 4, because of how large that world is. And of course, Breath of the Wild got rid of heart pieces and replaced it with shrines, but there's like 120 of those damn things, and they're not only used for hearts, but also used for, you know, increasing your stamina as well. Hate saying you know and whatnot. Those are filler words when your brain can't think of what else to say when you're speaking. It's like, you know, and what have you. A lot of times in edited, in like edited discussions and whatnot, or interviews, a lot of the ums and whatnot are edited out. Bomb go boom. Don't worry. Be something. Eat bombs. Keep locking onto things that I don't want to lock onto. This is what we call annoying. Stupid demon chorus. I just realized now that their name is literally Demon Chorus. I have been poisoned. And poof. Zamback. Stand back for the Zamback. Ah. Oh boy. More enemies. Oh joy. Come on now. Ouch. Oh, you stupid little spinner guy. You. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Oh. This mission isn't going on as long as I thought it would. There. Demon World is reachable. By the way, apparently Aura has something to do with the wind initially. Aura, Aru. Aro. Oh, okay, it's not R. I was thinking like Aura, like Lucario or something. Apparently, that was my bead. Ow. Ow. I am not shy about taking you guys down. Ugh. Pick that up. And... oh, there's a green orb here. Make sure I'm at full health. This I can't do anything with right now, but keep that in mind. And it fires a light up into the sky, and... random reuse boss from the first game? What are you doing here? But no, seriously, why is Phantom here, exactly? It feels like he's just here to drag out the game length. You'd think he'd be an interesting boss, but he's a bit too weak compared to his DMC1 self. and by the time you get to this point in the game, you're more than a match. Like, Phantom was a good early boss for DMC1, because he sort of, like, tested you on a few things that you should have picked up on or should know by the point that you're fighting him. And he's, like, not too hard when you know what you're doing. He's one of those bosses where it's like, it's not too hard when you know what you're doing, it's just getting to that point is sort of the challenge. But here, it's like, it's not like he was in DMC1. I feel like this boss fight could be kept if he was changed a little bit, made a bit more like his DMC1 counterpart. Oh, hey look. He is like his DMC1 counterpart in that only his face is vulnerable. His face and, I think, like, his tail, maybe? Yeah. I don't know, he also doesn't feel quite as aggressive as his DMC1 self did. And his damage output is just too weak for this point in the game. Not to mention the fact that I still have no idea why he's even here. Like, what are you doing? Next mission. Ah, man. So close. Oh. I can power up my throwing daggers. And then I can't buy anything. Cool. Well, if Phantom was a filler boss, this is definitely a filler mission. Okay, so it's right there. All this mission is just a timed battle royale. You have to kill all the enemies within the time limit. If you don't, then you have to strike the eye again, and a new wave, a different wave of enemies will appear. So this mound here is a little bit easier to deal with Dante. I have to knock an enemy into it 3 times. And it will go away, and I can... And then I can grab the last item, the last amulet. Yeah, just in the middle of this big battle, and then all the enemies just magically disappear. Nope, no enemies around here. Chrono Heart. So what that does is slows down time for everyone around me when I use it. Using the same... Like, I noticed that all time-related abilities in this series, or in the PS2 games anyways, use that same sort of like weird negative color scheme. Anyways, I probably won't kill all the enemies in this wave in the time limit. Because the enemies get increasingly harder. Do. Yeah. If I can't kill all of them this time, I'll switch over to the offense heart, which I will use for this mission and this mission pretty much only, just so I can be within the time limit. Ow. The Chrono Heart only works when you deal melee damage to an enemy. I think these goats are actually the last enemies I need to fight in this wave. And then I gotta wait for this stupid thing again. I can't skip this. This is really annoying. Whole point of the last mission was so that I could get into the demon world, but... Oh, I have to have this happen first, I guess. Because reasons. And it's like, come on, man. Oof. I forgot he had that move. Or that he could even attack me, for that matter. Even if I'm just killing the weaker enemies faster, it gets them out of my way quicker so that I can spawn the stronger enemies sooner. Ow. Ah. Stupid blood goats. Why are all the demons in this game bleeding blue blood? Yeah. Go down. Another reason why I upgraded my throwing knives. There we go. There is a third wave you could potentially fight. And then after that it loops back around to the first wave. Okay, well, that is it for this episode. See you all for the next episode, which may or may not be the final episode. Yeah, sure, I'll make it the final episode. Okay. Toodles and noodles. Bye.